everybody, it's Kayla from the KK Lifestyle, and today I'm going to be showing you guys tips on how to lock in volume at the root. I have a lot of really thick curly hair, however it tends to get really flat in the top, so I'm showing you tips from the beginning of the blow dry to the very end, finishing touches on how to lock in that volume in the crown to give you big voluminous hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and let's jump right in. Today we are talking about how to lock in volume at the crown, at the root. So I'm going to go in with my products first. I'm going to start with my Keratage leave-in cream. I like to use this on the middle and ends of my hair just because, as you can see, my hair is very curly, and this is going to kind of help tame that for me and the frizz, and it's also going to protect my hair from the heat. You want to make sure you are using a heat protector. Next, I'm going to go in with my favorite root lifter. This is called Hyper. It's a root boost spray. And so I'm going to link all these products for you in the description box. But basically, I'm going to just spray this in all the root area, on the sides, as well as in the crown. And then I'm just going to kind of massage that in so it's pretty evenly distributed. All right, now I'm gonna pull my hair back. I'm only gonna do 2 sections today. So my hair is about 80% of the way dry. That is how I like to style my hair. I like to let it air dry most of the way before I ever even touch it. If you are someone who needs to style your hair quickly, you're gonna wanna rough dry your hair before you go in with a round brush or a blow dryer brush like I'm gonna do today. So if you are rough drying your hair, you wanna make sure you direct the heat upward so that you are getting maximum lift. So you wanna kind of, if you're on this side, you wanna direct the hair dryer upwards, and the hair needs to be blowing in this direction because you wanna set the lift in. So if you're someone who needs to like rough dry your hair before you really start to round brush it, that's what you want to do. As I round brush, I'm going to kind of speed through the process, but you're still going to be able to see I am pulling everything upwards, especially at the root with the blow dryer brush, and that is going to start the process of really getting that volume in the hair. So let's get started. I'm going to round brush the bottom section, and then I'm going to do the top, but with every single section I do, you're going to see I am pulling the hair in the opposite direction. So if I'm on this side, I'm going to be round brushing it upwards and towards this way. So here we go. guys, so my style is set in place. You can tell that I already have a lot of volume building in the root already from that root boost. So I am now going to spray my entire hair with this Flex spray from Living Proof. This is a hairspray that is movable, but it's also a heat protector, which is why I'm spraying it before I put the iron to my hair. So I'm going to spray this, and then I'm going to just do, this is like a 1 1/4 diameter barrel curling iron, and I'm just going to do some big curls kind of all over, but mostly just around my face. I'm going to curl away from the face. I don't want really tight curls today. I just want like big voluminous curls with a lot of volume at the root. So I'm going to spray this, and then I'm going to go in and do these curls real quick. My curls are done. That was just a very easy, quick curl all over with a large curling iron, and no real secrets to that. I just wanted to get some big curls put in my hair. I'm going to switch to the Living Proof Control Spray, which is a heavier version of the Flex spray. If you only want one, that's totally fine. I just know that this is going to make my style last a little bit longer than the Flex one would. So I'm using this one as my finishing spray today, and I'll be using this one from here on out. But like I said, if you don't want to buy two, totally understandable. Just get the one that suits your hair the most. So I'm just going to give this a light mist all over. And I am not going to shake these curls out just yet. That's very important. So just giving myself a little spray there just to kind of get these curls set. So the next step is I'm going to take this teaser comb. So a lot of different brands make these. I'll link my favorites, but these are essential to getting like that look of high volume in the roots. So it's got a nice little tip on the end of it that's going to help me separate my hair. So I'm going to do sections here, because this is about, if you can see, this is about where my part stops. So I'm going to take sections here and in the sides in order to tease up some volume. So I'm going to start my section here, which is where the first part of the crown is, and I'm going to pull this up. And you want to make sure you get a little bit of hair from both sides of your part. And I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see. I'm going to pull it forward this way, and I'm going to tease right here with short strokes. You don't want to be so aggressive with this, but you also don't want to be too light-handed. And however many you do the first time is however many you're going to do all over the hair, because you want the volume to be even. So I like to do 3 times. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm holding up here pretty tight, but not so tight that you are like hurting yourself, but you do want to give it a little bit of tightness right there. And then this is a texturizing powder, and so I like to cover half of the top because a lot of it comes out, and it's a really strong product. So by covering half, I'm only getting half of the product, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that where I just teased, and then I will go in with the next section. I typically do 3 sections in the crown. So again, pull forward, hold this pretty tight, short strokes, and I always do 3. A little bit of powder spray, or texture powder, and the last one. And then the last step, I'm going to take my, I can't see you guys, hey, I'm going to take my control spray and just spray in the root. And then we're going to flip it back. Looking good so far. This is promising. All right, so now I'm going to go in my bangs. So I'm going to go right above where my first section was that I did. And this is my fringe area. So I'm gonna pull to this side. I'm gonna hold this pretty tight. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of texture powder. A little bit, kind of came out. And then one more section right here. 1, 2, 3. Texture powder. And then pull it back over. And last side, this is my thinner side. 1, 2, 3. Texture powder. One, 2, 3. And the reason I didn't shake these curls out is because, as you can see, this process is kind of doing that for us. Don't freak out at this point because it's going to be super over dramatic, but this is what is going to give us what we want. So now I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to kind of smooth out what I've done. And I like to kind of smooth and push just to make sure I'm not brushing it out. I'm doing this very light-handed. You just want to kind of smooth the frizz where you have teased so much. Common to kind of lose your part in this process. So I just kind of like to go through and make sure it is where I want it to be. So I got my part in place. I got my teasing. You want to make sure you don't have any like weird holes back here. And then I'm just going to kind of go through and kind of rebrush those curls wherever it needs it. And the last step, I'm going to go in with texturizing spray. If you do not have a texturizing spray, it is such a great product. It's a very misunderstood product. I feel like this is not going to give your hair any hold. It's going to build volume. So where I have so much volume up here, but I've really smoothed my hair down in this area, I just want to balance that out a little bit. So this is going to be my final product I use today. And I'm just going to lift and spray. You can already tell the difference. I've got more texture. On this side, it's much more undone and like beachy and full. All right, so now I'm going to do this side and show you guys the finished product. So that texture spray has literally taken hair and separated it from other hair in order to make it seem fuller. So if you're someone who really struggles to build volume, texturizing spray is absolutely going to be your best friend. Just don't get it confused with hairspray because that happens often and it's a totally different product. So here we go. I am finally finished. I love this. I can pull it back and I have a lot of really good body in the top. I can wear this for multiple days. Just want to show you guys the back. I've got so much body and lift, and it really just helps balance the thickness of my hair where it does get kind of weighed down in the top. So hope this helps you guys. These are great tips. You do not have to only use these on first day hair. The second portion of it where I show you guys how to tease and use a texturizing powder, that can be done on second day, even third day hair. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of the products will be in the description box linked below along with the blog post on the KK lifestyle that goes with this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future beauty videos that are coming to this channel. Love you guys. Have a great day.